55 plus communities in Tampa Bay. Here is something that may surprise you. There are a lot of them. And I mean a lot. We're not just talking 5 or 10, we're talking dozens of established active adult communities that are spread all across Hillsborough County, Pasco County, Pinellas counties, and that number just keeps growing. So if you are relocating to the Tampa Bay and you are looking at the 55 plus lifestyle, then the challenge is not going to be finding good options. The challenge is going to be figuring out which option actually fits you and your lifestyle. And that is what I want to talk to you about today. So I'm going to walk you through 5 55 plus communities, just 5. This is not a complete list. It's not even close. But I will be doing more 55 plus videos because there are generally that many that are worth covering. However, today I'm just going to give you 5, which will give you a good picture of how different these communities can be from one another. So obviously we're in the same general area of the country. However, these communities are gonna offer completely different lifestyles. And at the end of this video, stick around because I'm gonna tell you exactly how I help people navigate this decision, because our approach matters just as much as the community. So let's get into it. Here's 5 for today. First up is called Sun City Center. And if you're researching 55 plus communities in the Tampa Bay, it's almost certainly has already come up on your radar. It is one of the largest active adult communities here in the entire country. There's over 16,000 residents in what is essentially a self-contained city. Now you're about 30 minutes south of downtown Tampa and you're right off the I-75. So when I say self-contained, I mean there is a hospital, there's grocery stores, there's restaurants, there's banks, there's churches. You definitely don't have to leave the area if you don't want to. But I will tell you that the city of Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota, and the Gulf Coast beaches are all within easy reach. So you get the quiet community feel without feeling like you're isolated from everything. The entire community runs on golf carts. People drive them to the store, they drive them to the pool, they drive them to the clubhouse, to their neighbor's house. So if you've never driven in a golf cart community, or if you've never driven to the grocery store, I'm telling you right now, your life's about to change. And you're gonna wonder how you ever lived any other way. So in Sun City, the prices range from about $200,000 to $500,000 and up. The market has shifted a little bit here in 2026 and we're shifting more towards buyers. So that means that the inventory is up, that the homes are sitting a little bit longer, which means if you've been watching this community in particular, now is a great time to be having that conversation. There are over 200 clubs and organizations. There's 8 golf courses. They have multiple pools and fitness centers. And if you want a full calendar of incredibly active social life, then Sun City delivers. Number 2 is Kings Point, which is located within the Sun City area. However, it's a completely different experience. Now, Kings Point is a gated community. It is 24/7 security at the entrance, and they also have on-site security patrol. So for people that are moving from out of state and that sense of security matters, this could be a good option for you. Where Sun City Center feels open and sprawling, Kings Point feels a little bit more contained and a little bit more private. There's nearly 5,600 units across condos and villas, and there's 2 massive clubhouses totaling 26,000 square feet. They have 27 holes of golf. There's 6 pools. They have a veterans theater that hosts concerts, plays, and events throughout the year. Now the HOA covers quite a bit. It does the exterior maintenance, the landscaping, the irrigation, the water, the sewer, the cable, the internet. So for someone who really wants to lock up and travel and not worry about what's happening at home while they're gone, that structure is a big deal. You want to be in Portugal for 3 weeks? Great. Kings Point does not care. They'll handle it for you. Prices range from the low 100s to the 400s. They're more accessible than some of the others on the list, especially for the level of amenities that you're getting. Number 3 is a little bit different. It's called Esplanade of Tampa. And this one is really different from anything else that's on the list. I actually looked there myself. My husband's a little bit older. It's located in New Tampa, and it's located between the I-75 and the lower Hillsborough Wilderness Preserve. And it's smaller and more intimate than the big established communities that I just described. So here we're talking about 300 plus single family homes on about 170 acres with over 45 acres of natural wetlands and nearly 20 acres of lakes throughout the entire community. So if you want a nature serene feel with water views and walking trails and wildlife right outside your door, then Esplanade delivers in a way that the larger communities just simply cannot. The amenities are resort style. Beautiful clubhouse with a fitness center and a resort style pool and pickleball and tennis courts and bocce and outdoor fireplaces, a dog park, and even an events lawn. And yes, there is pickleball. I get that all the time. There's always pickleball, right? At this point, I think it's a new state law. However, something I really appreciate about how Taylor Morrison is designed in this community is that there is a full-time lifestyle manager on site whose entire job is coordinating events, outings, and activities for the residents. So someone is literally paid to make sure you're having a good time in this community. That's the job, and I think we all want that job. So it's not just the facilities, it's the programming behind them. Now the price point here is a little bit higher than the others on the list, with an average of about $590,000 to about $900,000. Now this is a premium boutique option. It's smaller, it's quieter, it's more nature focused, and it's priced accordingly. So for the buyer who doesn't want to be in some massive community with tens of thousands of neighbors, but they still want that active adult lifestyle with great amenities, Esplanade of Tampa is worth a serious look. I looked here. I think that the amenity center was actually designed by someone that worked for the Ritz. All right, next we have Lake Valencia, which is in Waimama, which is in the southern part of Hillsborough County. The builder is GL Homes, and if you look, they have beautifully designed floor plans. There's an immaculate common areas, a clubhouse, a swimming pool. It generally feels like a vacation resort. Now pricing here is wider than some of the others. So you can get into this neighborhood from mid 200s, but you can also go up to mid 800s depending on the size and the finishes you're looking for. Now the average sale over the past year came in right around $390,000. The community has over 500 homes. It's gated, and the lifestyle here feels a little bit more polished and upscale compared to some of the other bigger established communities here in the Tampa Bay. Now, I hear buyers compare Valencia Lakes to Sun City Center a lot. I actually had a buyer who was looking at both. Sun City Center has that big community, small town, golf cart everywhere character that is generally hard to replicate. However, Valencia Lakes has a more curated resort feel. Neither is wrong. It's just about what your everyday looks like and where you picture yourself living. My client ended up with Valencia Lakes, just for the record. So now, before I go on to number 5, if there's a 55 plus community in the Tampa Bay you want me to do a full video on, drop it here in the comments right now. I'm going to keep covering these because there are so many that are worth talking about, and I want to make sure I'm covering the ones that matter most to the people that are watching my videos. So tell me what you want to see next, or reach out to me directly and let's have a talk through it. Number 5 is called the Groves Golf and Country Club, and it's located in Land O'Lakes, which is in Pasco County. And this is a great option for buyers who want to stay north of Tampa and also have easy access to everything without finding the I-75 every time they leave the house. The Groves is a gated community. It's about 750 single family and attached homes that were built between 2000 and 2007. It is a true country club lifestyle. There is an 18-hole golf course with a putting green and an aqua range. They have a heated saltwater swimming pool, tennis, of course, pickleball, bocce ball, shuffleboard. They have 2 dog parks, a butterfly garden, a vegetable garden for the residents. They also have a fitness center, a restaurant, a ballroom, arts and crafts studio, on and on and on. Now, the median sales price here is right about $350,000, which is a solid value for what you're getting. Land O'Lakes itself is a great spot. You've heard me talk about it before. It's an up-and-coming community. You're close enough to the Tampa Bay that you can get to everything easily, but the everyday pace is going to be quieter. You've got some great shopping, restaurants, and conveniences right nearby. So for buyers that are not sold on being south of the city, the Groves gives you that quality 55 plus lifestyle with a more northern location. So, okay, you've heard me talk about 5 communities, 5 completely different experiences, and 5 different price points, 5 different locations, and they all have different vibes. And there are dozens more that I have not even touched on yet. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Do not come to me with a community in mind. Come to me with your lifestyle in mind. Tell me what matters the most to you. Do you want to be able to walk to the golf course? Would you like a short drive to the beach? Do you want something gated with all of the maintenance taken care of for you? Or would you prefer a giant calendar of events and something that's a little bit more low-key? So are you bringing 2 dogs in a golf cart, or are you planning to travel 6 months out of the year and you really need some place that takes care of itself while you are gone? Do you want 16,000 neighbors, or would 300 work? These are real questions, and the answers matter more than you think. So when you tell me how you want to live, how you want your active lifestyle to look, I can tell you which communities we should actually be looking at. This is a conversation that leads to the right decision. So you're not starting with a community and working backwards. We'll be starting with your lifestyle and working forward. So this is how I work. That is what I love doing, and that is what I'm going to be doing to help save you time and help save you from an expensive mistake. So if this video helped you, share it, send it to someone who's also thinking about making this move. It might save them from a very expensive surprise and mistake as well. And if you're in the middle of planning a relocation to the Tampa Bay area, whether you're moving in 6 months or 2 years, reach out. You can tell me directly when you're going to be moving. The link is in the description, and we can hop on a call and we can talk through your situation, your timeline, your priorities, and figure out exactly what area actually makes the most sense for your lifestyle. Not just the house, the whole picture. So this is what I do, and I would love to help you do the right thing. So subscribe if you haven't already. And I put out new videos every single week. I'm actually doing covering neighborhoods and market updates and home walkthroughs, everything else you need to know before you make a move this way. We'll talk to you soon. And I am Jennifer Messina. I am your Tampa Bay relocation realtor resource. Hit me up anytime if you'd like to chat.